Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who is Moses speaking to? You familiar with the Bible? Moses, right? Moses, okay, he's still learning. All praises, brother. So Moses was sent to deliver God's chosen people out of Egypt, house of bondage. We were slaves in Egypt. Same people that walk in this earth now, so-called blacks, Hispanics, we're the same people that was in Egypt at the time. Egypt just means a bondage or a hard place, right? A place of captivity, right? Read that again.
These, Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
Who is Moses speaking to? All Israel. There you go, brother. Now we're going to see what Moses said to the Israelites. If we don't keep the commandments, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
Brother, a curse, that's a good or a bad thing. When you're under a curse, a hex, right? That's a good or a bad thing. Let's put this in layman terms for you. Ass whipping, suffering, hard time, gonna fall upon God's chosen people if they don't keep the commandments, right? So let's read some of the commandments. No, give me 46 right fast. Give me 46. Right?
45 or 46
right.
or 45.
So we know God's chosen people, if they don't listen to God, all his commandments, they're going to be under curses, hard times, right? Read this. 46. Yeah. 46.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. And they
these curses, read,
shall be upon thee for a sign.
For a what?
For a sign.
Where were you coming from, brother? No, where were you about to go to? Chinese food? How you know they sell Chinese food there? No, how do you know? Right? If you wanted Chinese food, why didn't you go to KFC? Because of a sign, right? A sign is identifying marker. It got Wayne's Kitchen. We know our people ain't named Wayne, right? We eat wings. They try to, that's slang Wayne. You know what I'm saying? We don't do no Wayne, we do wings.
That's right.
That's Wayne's Kitchen. That's the Ammonites and the Moabite thing, right? So you saw the sign. You know, they sold Chinese food. So these curses are a sign to show you who God's chosen people are, read.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder, it's going to make you think. We read these curses, you can be like, damn, why the pastor never told me that?
That's right.
I went to Sunday school, I went to Bible school, I never learned that.
Right.
Somebody lied to me. Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon thy seed forever. Let's read some of these curses that fit God's chosen people. So who Moses talking to again? Israelites, right? So whoever these Israelites are, these are curses that are going through the Israelites right now. These are things that they are suffering from right now. Read that, King.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Overtake thee. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Cursed shall thou be in the city. What part of Texas you from, King? Houston? How they living in Houston? So-called blacks. It's rough, right? Hispanics? Kind of rough. Y'all got a high Hispanic population down there, right?
That's right.
A lot of them trying to leave Mexico, man. Why is Mexico next to the greatest nation on this planet, but they so poor? Those the curses, brother.
That's right.
Right? Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
And the field, brother. We cursed in the field, right? Cotton fields, tobacco fields, the labor field, the work field, right? I'm going to go back to the curse to be in the city. Now, isn't that prostitution, high crime rates, drugs, right? All in our communities, right? You don't get the fine pedicured lawns, right? But if you go to the other side of town, you've been there. You've been on the other side of Houston, right? How they live? How the so-called whites live in that? They living good, right? Because the earth was given to the hands of the wicked.
That's right.
Right? The Lord gave them that for a short time, about 250 years. We about 248 years in.
That's right.
So this thing's about over with. That's why we come out here, right? Give me Proverbs 20:24. Give me 32. Go to 32.
32?
Yeah, 32. 28 and 32. Listen to this, King. These are still curses. So the Lord said, if they don't listen, we're going to curse them in the city. They're going to have a hard time, right? They're gonna catch hell, right? Prostitution, drugs, dilapidated homes. Every hood got that corner store. You know it. You know what's in the corner store, right? What?
Right.
Dutchess, cigarillos.
That's right.
Backwoods, St. Ives, 40 ounces. That's it. Nothing healthy in that corner store in the hood. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons,
read.
And thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right, so when Master Smith came from Florida and he went to Virginia to meet Master Johnson, and they sold your children, there was no might in our hands. We couldn't do a damn thing about it.
That's right.
Now they got what? What is it? What is the one they get the modern day? What's that? Like protective service?
Yeah.
CPS.
CPS.
Child protective service. You got children, King, right? What if someone made a false allegation against you? What's your name, brother? Keon. They say brother Keon is beating his children. He's not feeding them. He's neglecting his children. A false allegation. DPS, CPS can come into your home and take that child.
That's right.
Because we still fit that curse to this day. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long.
And what?
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
There is no might in our hands. Give me 37. Give me 48. Give me 37. Yeah, drop that. 37. Give me 37. Right? Because these curses fit one nation of people. Right? These people. This is one nation. But they like to say we're different. You got the Mexicans, right? You got the Hispanics, the Guatemalans. You got the Cubans, Colombians. You got the American blacks. But we all one nation of people. Right? Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
An astonishment. What's black?
An astonishment.
African American.
An astonishment.
Hispanic.
An astonishment.
Mexican.
An astonishment.
Colombian.
An astonishment.
Cuban.
An astonishment.
West Indian.
An astonishment.
Astonishment, man. When you call yourself that, they're like, damn, we got him. Yep, we got him. Read.
A proverb.
A what?
A proverb.
A proverb is a wise saying, brother. Niggers only eat what? Watermelon and chicken. Right? You want to have anything from a nigga, do what? Put it in the book. Those are proverbs. Read.
And a byword.
And a byword, man. Anything called outside your biblical nationality, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali, that's a byword, man. Right? Read.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead them.
Who gonna lead thee?
Whether the Lord shall lead them.
We can't give Esau, the white man, too much credit either. The Lord did this.
That's right.
But not listening.
That's right.
These are what? What are these that we under? Curses.
There you go,
right?
brother.
Right?
All
Read that one.
praises.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Serve thou who?
Thine enemies.
Our enemies, brother. We in the land of our enemies because the Lord gave it to them. Right? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
What's the who?
Which the Lord shall send against
Hey, the
thee.
Lord sent these damn white Edomites against us, man. Who's most in the police departments? So-called whites, right? Navy, the Army, right? This their people, right? Read.
In hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
What's the last thing you ate, brother? Last thing that you ate. Food. Oh, you about to go to Wayne's. We don't own Wayne's.
That's right.
Right? If you go in there, I would give you $100 when you come back. Well, when the Sabbath day go down. So if somebody's in there, if somebody there that look like us, they say, may I help you? Hey, come back and get $100.
That's right.
I guarantee she gonna be, hey, what? Hey, them damn Ammonites, man. They funny too. Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up.
Right?
Hurry up, man.
Hey, she wants you out her store, but she want that money from
That's
you.
right.
That's serving our enemies, right, Reed?
And in thirst.
And thirst, what the last thing you drink, brother? You about to go get some from Wayne's, right? We don't own that water. I mean, the fountains or the brands of soda or the tea, Lipton, Pepsi, Gatorade. We don't own any of those things, right, Reed?
And in want of all things. I'm sorry. And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, those clothes you got on your back, right? Where you get them fresh J's from? Right? You don't know the store, but I guarantee we don't own that store.
That's right.
We don't own it, right? Read.
And in want of all things.
Anything you want, a driver's license, an education, right? A marriage certificate, right? You have to go to the white man and ask him for permission to do these things, right? Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Oh, wait a minute now. This same enemy will put a yoke of iron, King. See that? Read.
Upon thy neck.
Upon what?
Upon thy neck.
What they got on their necks, King? See the chains? That's a yoke of iron upon our neck. Did it by your enemy, right? Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until what?
Until he have
The
destroyed thee.
Lord said until, right? If you put your child on punishment, you say you can't come out, you can't go back outside until, right? Friday.
That's right.
It's a short time. It's never going to last forever. The Lord said until he destroyed thee. Now we calling ourselves black, African American,
Right.
Mexican, Guatemalan, Puerto Rican, Dominican, right? We destroyed as a people.
Teach
right?
out.
Read.
Until he have destroyed thee. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
From far, right? We was chilling on the west coast of Africa. First fled from Jerusalem, right? Read.
From the end of the earth. as swift as the eagle flight.
What's the American symbol? What's the bird that America uses? What's their national symbol? It's an eagle, right? There you go, King. Read that again.
As swift as the eagle flight.
As swift as an eagle flies. Read.
As swift as the eagle flight. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation of what?
Whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Brother, we not Englishmen.
That's right.
Why we speak English? If I just say right now, listen to this. Call halal law Yahweh Bahashim Amashi Amalak Awshah Barakatah. What I just say? You don't know. That's our native tongue.
That's right.
Now we speak English. The Spaniards, sisters, they're not Spanish, right? They're not Spaniards, but they speak Spanish.
That's right.
But they was conquered by the conquistadors.
That's right.
And Cortez in the game, right? Christopher killing Columbus said he didn't put his sword down once until he slaughtered 100 million Native Americans. Right? Read.
Shalaki. Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Nor show favor to the young, because they don't give a damn about our young. They used to ask you to take the babies, right, and bash their heads against the stones.
That's right.
We got that account, man. Read.
Verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou beest destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil.
That was most of the northern kingdom, because the Lord gave this portion of the world, the new part of the world that mankind never dwelt, to the Native Americans.
That's right.
Right, to the northern kingdom, right? The Puerto Rican, the Ephraimites, right? The Dominicans, right? He gave this to them, but when they came over here, they conquered this land and they stole everything, right? Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter.
So like, these are still curses that fit one nation of people, right? Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Right, we used to be like that. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Right? You see that in Houston? You can't find it no more, right? Right. You look at a brother too, looking like, what you want, nigga? What you looking at, man? Right? We used to be like that. We used to be like, how you doing, brother? You need anything? Let me help you out, brother. Right? Read.
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
What does that sound like? His eyes should be evil towards his brother. What did that sound like? Black on black crime, right? Hispanic on Hispanic. You got Bloods and Crips. You got vice lords and MS-13, right? Read.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom. The highest rate of domestic violence is in the so-called black neighborhood. So-called Hispanic neighborhood. Got the highest rate of domestic violence. So forth, so much, they made a domestic violence awareness month, right? You think they did it for damn Jimmy and Sally with the damn picket fence, right? She ruled all over him, right? They made it for our nation because this is a curse that the man would hate his wife. Read.
And toward the remnant of his children.
You got children, right? Right? Did you grow up with your father in your home? Was he in the home? He came back, but he wasn't there as growing up. What happened? Did he just leave? He has, you and your mother fell on hard times, right? But he lived though, right? Read that again.
And toward the remnant of his children,
what?
Which he shall lead.
He shall lead, brother. You walking in the curse. Your father left. Raise your hand. You had a father in your house growing up. If your father was in the house, right? His brother, fortunate man. Is he still there?
I'm a grown man.
You know what I'm saying? He's still with your mother.
And they talk here and there. Yeah, no, they separated,
Okay,
but
they separated.
You know,
But
you separated.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
No curse.
Yeah.
Right, that's the curse, right?
Yep.
So these curses fit the Israelites, right? You got that? That's more of that?
No, that was it.
No, give me 68.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right? When you ask yourself, Egypt, you know who was in Egypt, right? Now, why does America has a pyramid on the back of the dollar bill? You ever ask yourself that? Damn, like, hold on now. You see a pyramid, you automatically think of what? Egypt, right? Because America knows they have God-chosen people here in America. We built up Pharaoh treasure cities. Guess what? We built up America. Now the Hispanics are remodeling America. You ever seen the Hispanic crew putting all this fiber optic cable down? They don't dig up your front yard without permission, right? You ever seen that? They putting fiber optic cable down all over America. Mainly the Northern Kingdom, the so-called Hispanics, Guatemalans, Panamanians, right? They doing that, right? Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Hold on. Egypt again, because we walked out of Egypt. We walked into Egypt with Joseph and 70 souls, And we walked out of Egypt as a mighty army when the Lord delivered us out of Pharaoh's hand. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of
He
Egypt,
brought us out of Egypt. Read.
out of the house of bondage.
What's another name for Egypt? Read it again for the brother. Just listen, brother. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of Egypt. Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. What's another name for Egypt? The house of bondage. We're going to clear it up for you. Read this.
This is the book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 11. Therefore, the king of Egypt rose up against them.
That's Pharaoh, right?
And dwelt subtly with them.
Subtly with them, read.
And brought them low.
Made us very low like they did of America, right? We 3/5 of a human being in the Constitution. Made us very low, read.
With laboring.
With what?
With laboring.
With what?
With laboring.
We labored here for free. Some of our ancestors never seen outside of the plantation. Soon as they was born at 7 years old, they worked to sun up to sundown. And at 77, they took their last breath on that same plantation and that same cotton field for 80 years, man. Right? Read.
And brick. And made them slaves.
And made them what?
And made them slaves.
What?
And made them
Made them
slaves.
slaves, brother. So Egypt is just synonymous with slavery. How did we get to America? How did the so-called Negro, how old are you, brother? 23. Okay, bro. They may stop teaching this in school.
That's right.
But when I was in school, they showed us.
That's
they
right.
always showed us that we went into slavery, but they never told us why.
Why?
They showed us 12 Years a Slave,
That's right.
the Django,
That's right.
Right? Uncle Tom's Cabin. They showed us these things, but they never told us why. We're telling you why. Because we broke the commandments of God, right? So the Lord said going to send you back into Egypt, slavery, right? Read that from the top, King. Replace the word Egypt.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68.
Now this is the last curse, right? Whoever fit this curse are God's chosen people.
That's right.
Right? Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, bondage or slavery again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
We got to America how?
With ships.
They followed here how?
With ships.
With ships, brother, right? Packed like sardines, right? You had women on their menstrual cycles. You had men pissing all on each other, right? There was a hard bondage that we served, man.
Right.
Right? Coming over here and packed like sardine cans, man. Right? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Just like they said it was going to happen, they showed in these movies. That's how the Lord said it was going to play out. Read.
thou shalt see it no more again.
We never seen the homeland again, brother. Where they tell you the homeland at? Where's the homeland? Where is our homeland? Where? Israel. There you go, brother. All praises,
All
man.
praises,
All
King.
praises. There you go, brother. Read.
By the way whereof again, thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there,
And there,
You
wherever-
shall-
hold on. And there, wherever these Israelites are going on a slave ship,
Right.
and there, read,
ye shall be sold.
you should be what?
You shall be sold.
Brother, what we sold when we got off these plantations, got off these slave ships here in America, wasn't we sold? You heard that before, right? Sold to Master Johnson Plantation, right? They bring you up on a pedestal, right? And the white man looking down and said, look, this nigga got good teeth. Look at his muscles. And you had the damn wicked Edomite. She wants something else from you, called a sex slave. Because her master didn't give a damn about her. Master was too busy having sex with all the beautiful Israelite women.
That's
so
right.
she felt neglected.
Right.
So she said, bring me a stallion home, bring me a buck.
That's
And
right.
you know what Eve want? You know what them damn nasty white women want? They want one thing from Jake.
That's right.
Right? Read.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To your what?
Unto your enemies.
To your who?
Unto your
To
enemies.
your friends.
Unto your
We
enemies.
was sold to our enemies, brother.
That's
we
right.
got them slave ships. Now who we sold to? No, what race of people? So-called white people, right?
That's right.
Read that again. We can see what the Lord called them. Read.
And ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
I was enemies, brother. So when you the last hired, first fired, right? When you get pulled over for no reason, right? When you never got a raise, when you work your job 10 years and they bring this damn white Edomite fresh from high school, you have to train him and he's gonna take your position.
That's right.
You've been there 10 years though. So as soon as you train him, his salary gonna go up. You're gonna be pushed to the back.
That's
Why?
right.
Because we're in the land of our enemy, brother.
That's right.
Read.
For bondmen
For slave man, read.
and bondwomen,
And slave woman, read.
and no man shall buy
And the
you.
word buy is redeem. No one's going to redeem us out of this captivity until we turn back to the Lord.
That's right.
Right? So you said you would be a what? If I not ask you your nationality again, you'll be a what? You'll be an Israelite.
That's
From
right.
what tribe?
That's right.
From what tribe? Look at it. Judah.
That's right.
There you go, brother. So you'll be an Israelite, right, from the tribe of Judah. So now you know that. There is no change in your mind about that, right? Because you fit the curses. All of us fit the curses, right? What's your nationality, King?
I'm an Israelite.
From what tribe?
For the tribe of Gad.
What's your nationality, King?
Hey, brother, I'm from the tribe of Judah.
Right, from the tribe of Judah. What's your nationality, King?
I'm an Israelite from the tribe of
What's your
Judah.
nationality, King? That's right, man.
That's right.
We're the Israelites, man.
That's right.
I'm
from
an
the
Israelite
same-
from the tribe of Judah.
I'm
That's
from
right.
the same tribe Christ from.
That's right. The same tribe Christ from, man.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Let's get that for the brother.
got it.
7 and 14. Hebrews.
This is the-
right.
I got something.
We're gonna see who else come from the tribe of Judah, man. A mighty man. The most powerful man that can come back and save the nation of Israel, man, is
That's
from the
right.
tribe of Judah. But you never heard this in the church, man. You know why? They preach. We teach.
That's right.
Right? You see no collection plate?
Nope.
Nope. We don't need that. We need your time, brother. That's all
right.
we need, right?
That's
Read.
right.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14.
Read.
it out.
For it is evident.
What's evidence, brother? You ever been to court? You've been to court before, right? And they have some evidence on you. Guess what? You're gonna be in trouble, right? So they can prove it. With evidence, they can prove it. So it's evident, right? Read.
That our Lord,
Now who?
that our Lord
Read.
sprang out of Judah.
Out of Judah, brother. You got the blood of Christ pumping through your veins, brother.
That's right.
But they neglected us and brought us down to being number niggas and thugs.
That's right.
Right? And baby daddies. See what I'm saying? Well, you're a mighty king, brother. Right? Brother, get the word, brother. Right? So you know you're what? You're what? You're an Israelite from the tribe of what? Okay, now you know, brother. All right, head on. Gotta give me one more minute. Right? Read that. I'm gonna go over one more thing with you. Read. No, go to 10 and 12.
I got it.
You got it?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel,
And now Israel, right? You know you're an Israelite, right? Read.
what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now the Lord requires something of you, brother. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy
You
God,
have to fear the Lord. Read.
to walk in all his
To
ways,
walk in all his ways. Read.
and to love him.
To what?
And to love
How
him.
you love the Most High God? You know how to love him? Anybody ever told you how you love God? Can you send him a text, a heart emoji, some balloons, a telegram, right? How do you love the Most High God? We're gonna show you, King. We're gonna show you.
got it, King?
You got it.
All right, come.
Read that, King.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
For this is the love of
Well,
God,
this is the love of God. Read.
that we keep his
That we
commandments.
do what?
That we keep his
We
commandments.
send him a telegraph.
That we keep his
We
commandments.
send him a text.
That we keep his
That we
commandments.
keep his commandments, brother. Right? Now I'm gonna ask you one more question. What's your dietary law? What do you like to eat on? Right? Do you eat pork? You eat pork? All right. You eat shrimp, crab, lobster, all that. Now you know you're an Israelite, brother.
That's
right?
right.
And how you love the Most High God? Keeping his commandments.
That's right.
Now we got to read this commandment to you, brother. So from this day forward, you got to stop doing something. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
Uh-huh.
And the swine,
And the what?
and the swine,
What swine, brother? Pig. Right? It's pig. Disgusting pig. Read.
though he divide the hoof,
Right.
and be cloven footed,
Right?
yet he cheweth not the cud.
Right?
He is unclean to you.
Because he don't eat grass. And the pig doesn't have sweat glands. It builds up all these toxins in his system, and he can't release it. So it's nasty to you, man. Right? The pig is a nasty animal. If you put a dead body beside a pig, he's gonna start eating it. Right? Back in the ancient world, they didn't have the garbage collector truck that you see come around and pick your garbage up. Guess what? There was a swine of herd. I mean, there was a herd of swine, and they used to go and eat all the trash. Right? The old food, whatever you had out, they would eat it. And he called the swine man. Right? So the Lord said, read.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven footed,
Read.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
Right.
He is unclean to you.
He's what?
He is unclean to you.
Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat,
Can't eat the pig, brother. Read.
and their carcass shall ye not touch.
This animal is so disgusting, the Lord said don't even touch it. Right? Read.
They are unclean to you.
Right? Now we're going to read what you can eat come out the waters, brother, because you say you like crab, seafood. Right? Read that.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9. These shall ye eat, all that are in the waters,
This is what you should eat in the waters, brother. Right? Read.
whatsoever have fins and scales.
What's have fins and scales, brother? Fins and scales. What's in the sea that has fins and scales? Fish.
you
That's
go,
right.
brother.
There
Right?
you go,
Read.
brother.
That have fins and scales
Uh-huh.
in the waters, in the seas,
Uh-huh.
and in the rivers.
Read.
Them shall you eat.
Read.
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters,
Read.
and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
There's a what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
Read.
They shall even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. And these are they which ye shall have an abomination among the fowls.
Now, what are some foods that's in the seas and the rivers that have no fins and scales? Right? Crab, lobster,
Right.
shrimp,
Right.
calamari,
Right.
sea urchins,
Right.
octopus,
Right.
shark,
Uh-huh.
catfish.
That's right.
Bet you didn't know that. You probably would say some catfish. Catfish have fins, but what?
No scale.
But no scales, right? So can't eat no catfish no more neither. Right? Read.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 15, verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination.
What? The Lord what?
The Lord hateth all abomination.
And eating those abominable foods are an abomination. The Lord hates those things. Read.
And they that fear God love it not.
Right? And you say you fear God, right? So you got to cut those things out.
That's right.
So you're going to give up pork today, brother? Don't give it up?
All
Praise
praise,
to the brother.
praise, brother. Hey,
Right?
give
All
some love.
praise.
All praises, King.
Let me read one more for you before you go, King. Because I see you
Nice
got
one.
something.
Nice
Give me,
one.
wisdom
I got
solid.
it.
Give me
Oh.
wisdom solid. One more, King. Give me wisdom solid for the brother. We're going to show you why, man, why you're Israelite. Because you're doing something King Solomon did. You know King Solomon, right? That was the son of King David, right? Wisdom of Solomon, 1 and 10.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon.
Sons of Solomon. Sons of Solomon. Salaki. Sons of Solomon. 1 and 10. Right? Sons of Solomon. Whoever got it first. Right? Sons of Solomon. Now you see you got your gold on, right? You know you like the gold, right? Got the gold front saying. That's in the Bible.
Which one?
Bet you didn't know that. It's in the Bible. It's King Solomon. Sons of Solomon 1 and 5. 1 and 10.
1 and 10.
Yeah, 1 and 10.
This is the book of Songs of Solomon,
Right.
chapter 1 and verse
Listen
10.
to this, King.
Thy cheeks
Got cheeks. What's in your mouth? Right? You got cheeks, right? Read.
are comely.
Are what?
Are comely
Beautiful, King. Read.
with rows of jewels.
What?
With rows of
Hey,
jewels.
brother, King Solomon got the front, the crowns in, man.
That's right.
Right? He got the gold in his mouth. Read.
Thy neck.
That what?
Thy neck.
That what?
Thy neck.
That neck. Read.
With chains of gold.
Chains of gold, brother. You know that's us, man.
That's
King
right.
Solomon, the so-called black man. Read from the top.
This is the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 10. Thy cheeks are
No,
comely.
1 and 1.
Oh, 1 and
From
1.
the top, yeah.
The songs of songs, which is Solomon's, let him kiss me.
Jump down to 5. Jump down to 5. Salaki.
Verse 5. I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
King Solomon is what?
I am black.
Now, when you describing something, King, that was the closest they could get to it because we were real dark in the ancient world. He's not calling himself black because we're not from the crayon color. We're not from the crayon box. Like he's saying he's a dark man. I am black. He didn't say my nation is black. He said I am black because he's dark. But what?
But comely.
But what?
But
He
comely.
said they black and beautiful. Right? Read.
Oh, ye daughters of
Oh,
Jerusalem.
you daughter of Jerusalem, hold that. So King Solomon was a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, right? He had the gold, he had the chains, right? Just like you, King. So going forward, man, the brother get a card.
Yeah,
Get the brother a card.
I gave you a
got
card,
a card.
right? Yeah,
got
yeah,
that
yeah,
card.
yeah.
On that card, brother, we got a YouTube channel. He said he just moved back to Raleigh, right? You here to stay for a while, right? Reach out to the brothers, man. All praises, man.
Go.
Give him a
Come
card.
on.
Yeah. Get the brother another card. We got some YouTube channels up there, man. We got some information. Want to reach out to the brothers. Lord willing, we be here every Saturday around this time. Lord's willing, right? So come back out, King. Come build, man. Who that's in the car? Your wife? Your mother? Okay, all praises, man.
All
Yeah,
praises.
see the women over here, man? Right? She come join the women.
That's right.
Right? All praises, man. Y'all give her the brother one time for her. All praises, man. All praises. One more question, brother. What's your nationality? Israelite, right?
praises.
From the tribe of Judah. Hey, that's what we do, man. Give me Luke 15 and 7. Right? Give me Luke 15 and 7. Give me 3 John. Give me 3 John 4. Give me Luke 15 and 7. Right? So that's what we out here for, man. Right? We done our job. We can pack it up and go home.
That's right.
Right? Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Lord? Okay. All praises, brother. All praises. All praises. Right? Read that.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 15, verse 7. I say unto you
Right.
that likewise joy shall be in heaven.
Hey, they turning up right now, man.
That's
Joy
right.
in the heavens, man. Read.
over one sinner.
Over what?
Over one
To
sinner.
a whole church.
Over one
You
sinner.
got to pack the cathedral.
Over one sinner.
Over one sinner. Someone who transgressed the law. The brother say he's not eating no more pork, man.
That's right.
The brother say he's giving up shrimp, crab, and lobster, man.
That's right.
That's one sinner doing what?
That repentance.
That repentance, man. That's all you got to do. You got to repent. The Lord wants us to have mercy.
That's right.
The Lord has no pleasure in our death.
That's right.
Right? The Lord said, forgive your brother 70 times, 7 times.
That's right.
That's a lot of times, man. That's just an emphasis. That's just completion. It could be 1,000 times.
That's right.
Because the Lord said he'll have mercy on whom he would have mercy.
That's right.
That brother might make the kingdom, and that brother probably been sinning all his life. He just found out he was Israelite.
That's right.
That brother gonna change his ways.
That's right.
And guess what? If the Lord come back tomorrow,
Right.
that brother might be saved.
That's right.
That brother might show mercy on that brother.
That's right.
Right? Read that, King.
This is the book of 3 John,
Uh-huh.
chapter 1 and verse 4.
Read.
I have no greater joy.
What?
I have no greater
The
joy.
Lord say?
I have no greater
The
joy
Lord say have no greater joy. Right? Read.
than to hear.
Then to what?
Than to
He
hear
just hear it. Right? Read.
that my children.
That my what?
That my children.
Read.
Walk in truth.
Walk in truth, man. You gotta walk in the truth in these last days. Give me some rat 5 and 28. Give me some rat 5 and 28. You holding that, King?
Con.
Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 12.
Read.
And because iniquity shall abound,
Uh-huh.
the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, the love of men shall wax cold in these last days, man, because they can't get sin out of their dwelling place.
That's right.
Right. Read.
But he that shall endure unto the end,
Right. If you do it to the end, read.
the same shall be saved.
The what?
The same shall be
Hey, you
saved.
gotta endure to the end, man. The saints shall be saved. Hey, sister, you got a minute for the words of the God? 1 minute, sister. Okay, you'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You gotta repent.
That's right.
Keep the commandments.
That's right.
Right? Read. Drop that. Read that.
This is the book of Isrealite, chapter 4, verse 28.
Come.
This is the book of Isrealite, chapter 4, verse 28.
Read.
Strive for the
The
truth.
Lord say.
Strive for the
The
truth.
Lord says, strive for the truth, because he has no greater joy than to hear his children of Israel are walking in the truth. Read.
That's right.
Strive for the truth
Uh-huh.
unto death.
Unto what?
Unto death.
Read.
And the Lord shall fight for
The
thee.
Lord shall fight for you, man. So you got to strive in this day, man. Give me Psalms 82 and 5. You got to strive for the truth. Hey, sister, getting out the Camry. You got 2 minutes for the Lord? 2 minutes, sister.
Come on, sister.
Right?
Come
2
on,
minutes.
sister. We out here for you, sister.
That's right.
Come on, sister.
That's right.
Okay, sister.
Gonna hold you to it.
Today the Sabbath day.
That's right.
Come find out what that means. That the day is Sabbath day. No Easter ham.
Nope.
No Easter ham, sister. Right? No pork products when you go in the store.
Can't do it.
Right?
Mr. Dang hell, boy.
Hey, them hams gonna sell out. I'm surprised they ain't got that. Remember that sign last year, Shai? Brother Shai, you remember that
Right
sign
over
there.
last
Yeah, the
year?
ham
I
shakes.
remember that.
Them ham
That
shakes.
sign said a pound of ham was going for what? 89
cheap,
cents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pound. Now a pound of brisket going for about $19.89.
Right?
Dang.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But that damn ham, they got it out there. They kept that sign. Let me see.
No,
Oh,
I'm trying to
ain't
see if
that.
they got a new one.
They had a sign last year that said a pound of ham was going for 89 cents.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Man,
Wicked.
that's enticing. Jake gonna say, well, it was cheaper. I can afford it.
I can afford
We
it.
understand that,
Right.
right? But you can either give your money, right, to yourself, or you're gonna give it to the damn physician
It is ham.
that's pumping your guts.
It is?
That's
It's
ham.
99 cents today.
99 cents.
99
They went in
cents,
inflation,
shank, pork
so they
shank.
went up 10 cents from last year. The ham is 10 cents higher this year. All praise to the Lord. Maybe they can't afford it this year, right?
Right.
Because the gas price is so high.
That's right.
Right? The gas ain't going down no time soon. The war is here.
That's right.
We in World War III.
That's right.
Y'all just don't know yet because World War draw out until total annihilation when the Lord destroyed this place.
Right?
And he's going to use China and Russia and Iran and Iraq, right? They form an alliance to wipe
right.
this place off the planet. That's why if you hear these words, you must return back to the Lord in these last days.
That's right.
right? You got something, King?
Con.
Read.
You said 82?
Yeah.
And
5.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse 5.
Read.
They know not, neither will they
Hey,
understand.
these people don't know what's going on, man. They are shopping not only on the Shabbat, right? It's the feast of unleavened bread, right? It's a double holy day, man.
That's right.
Right, we're in the feast of unleavened bread. We just had the Passover. And now this is Sabbath day, right? But they don't know what's going on. Read that from the top.
This is the book of Songs, chapter 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand.
Neither will they understand. How they gonna understand if they don't come listen to the service, right? Read.
They walk on in darkness.
They do what?
They walk on in darkness.
All this light out here, the Lord said y'all walking in darkness, right? Read.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Out of course, man. All the foundations of out of course. Why? Give me Job 9. Read, got some more of that?
No.
Read, give me Job 9 and 24. Let's show you why this whole earth is out of course. Right?
I got a quick precept.
Read that, King.
I got a quick precept on what he was talking about that food. It's the book of Second Kings, chapter 4 and verse 40. So they poured out for the men to eat, and it came to pass, as they were eating of the pottage, that they cried out and said, O thou man of God, there is death in the pot.
There is what?
There is death in the pot.
What's that ham?
There is death in the pot.
Damn neck bone?
There is death in the pot.
That sausage dog?
There is death in the pot.
Read.
And they could not eat thereof.
And we ain't eating that abomination, man.
That's right.
Gotta get that death out the pot tomorrow, man. Right? All praises, King. All praises. All praises. And with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashem, not going to shop. I will pass to the next mighty speaker to further edify the brother. Kwam Yashala.
Come here, Isrealite.